Come with me, and you'll be. Yeah, I never really made it out for singing. Welcome back, you guys. 22 days later after the last video, and I'm gonna just cut straight to it. This video is for the class of 2024. And what does this have to do with me, you may ask? Well, this was the year I was supposed to graduate. And like many other people that didn't manage to graduate off college, cheers by the way, we're here trying to just gather ourselves in life, wondering where are we going to end up. And although it's already been 4 years after graduating from high school, you know, we're still in that constant trance as to what am I going to do with my life? What's going to be next? And this video is going to be quite special. One, for the fact that it's been a long time since I last posted my last video, but also because I actually organized my thoughts for this video. Just because I want it to be meaningful, I want it to be impactful, and then I also want it to just be a night to remember, because I just remember 4 years ago thinking that it was the best days of my life, graduating high school, and I didn't know what to expect of life, and neither did I really have any trajectory as to what I was going to do with it. I just simply thought things will align themselves so that I can walk a path. Arrogant was I to not have wanted to plan anything. And for those that did, just congratulations to you guys. But also, I want to take a moment to actually congratulate my people, the people that had to graduate on COVID. I was about to say COVID. 2020. The people that graduated 2020 from high school, which was a bunch of us. And we were looking forward to an optimistic, bright future. Not to sound cliche, but we were looking forward to it. Actually, let me just make sure that the video is recording. And it's recording. Okay, sorry. I've been very insecure with the angling and just the recording itself. Okay. A lot of people like me expected to just become something of themselves, and not to say that I haven't become anything of myself this late in life, but I had envisioned more for myself. Although I didn't know what to necessarily expect, I just expected I was gonna have a wife, money, and kids. And I'm 21 now, and I'm searching. There you go. I'm still searching. I didn't expect myself to continue searching at this point in my life. So, you know, if you're this graduate from college, good for you. Honestly, I mean, you had the patience to actually continue on with what many of us from 2020 did not have. We didn't have that patience. Some of us simply just don't like college. Some of us tried college, didn't work out. Some of us just couldn't pay for it. And for those of you that actually found a way, that didn't make any excuses, I mean, congratulations to you. But this video is not just for you, it's for everyone. It's for the people that also managed to just live this long. For the people that are like clueless what the hell to do with their life, but they don't simply want to give up. They may not be doing something every day in their lives to actually escalate themselves, but the simple being of just carrying each millisecond, each second of your life to keep pushing forward to carry the mentality of I need to go to work, I need to make money, I need to accommodate to my own means to live. Congratulations to you as well. Because although we couldn't muster the courage to go through college, we're at least still facing the reality of adulthood. We're still having to pay bills, we're still having to go to work, we're still having to just do all these things we didn't expect nor want to do as kids or teenagers. We're still here living. And although some of us may be living meaninglessly or with purpose, and this is just to all of us that simply want a better life for ourselves, and some actually did attain that life. And although you may just be graduating, that's just the very beginning of your whole life ahead of you. I noticed that it's just very volatile as to what one can do with their life. You know, there's people out there that don't have college degrees, are yet somehow making six figures, while a person with a college degree study their ass off is nowhere near even making six figures. And I just recently found out a friend of mine graduated, I think last year or 2 years ago, but I'm making the same as him. Hourly. I'm talking about hourly. But it's baffling to know that although you may have these things under your belt, I guess it's just the aspirations you hold on to as an individual. I believe that's what's going to actually take you far in life. That's why I'm making these videos. And I'm sorry, I really don't mean to preach or whatever, but I just noticed I'm like 21 years of age, 22 this year, and it's hitting each fucking day. What am I going to do with my life? How am I going to find that fulfillment? Where is it going? You know, just all these questions, but I'm not necessarily lost. I'm just confidently lost. And you know, there's that one saying, it's like you gotta fake it until you make it. And then that's exactly where I'm just trying to embody the energy of just that, where it's as if I may not know what the fuck I'm doing with my life, but I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm gonna live it with passion, with meaning. Because literally 2 years ago, when I was 18 or 19, I was happy. I thought I was going to be able to conquer the world with my $20,000. Thankfully, I'm not broke, but it's like, it's crazy to think that I even had that money at one point. And that's because I got lazy. I didn't have no intentions of living. I didn't want to live. I was just simply thinking, how am I gonna have fun the next day? And if I die, I die. Nowadays, I'm just like, I need to find a way to make my life fulfilling, to feel as if I am proud of myself, to validate my reasonings for not having given up. Because although I never had a settled dream since I was a kid or even in high school, like all of those years were just people pleasing. And now I look at myself introspectively with all this shit that's going on, and although I feel like shit for not having graduated college, I look back and I'm like, I'm still holding on to something that's dear to me. And even though I may have just literally generated this profound purpose in myself, which is talking to people, having meaningful conversations, even though that aspiration literally just came about a year or two ago in the depths of those most darkest hours, that beautiful aspiration of mine blossomed. And I don't think I would have been able to necessarily have gotten that by college, because I tried college 2 years, community, actually 1 year of actual university. I went to Cal State Channel Islands, by the way. Went back to Long Beach City College. Dropped out the third year, I think. And I'm telling you, it was after those days as to where I dropped out, I think I entered like a severe depression. And somehow I found the most beautiful thing within me, which is wanting to talk, wanting for someone to hear me and I hear them. And I say this because I made a book, and it's not that good of a book, it's just a story, fictional tale, but I made a book. I started making videos about myself, and somehow it just all blossomed from there. And I'm not saying I've made it far in my life personally, but I don't feel as if I'd been able to do this if it were college that I pursued. And the only reason why I feel shitty, it's because I'm not feeling that gratification just yet that many others are feeling as they graduate, moving on with their lives. But the thing is, I'm moving on as well. I'm literally just in the far left lane of the freeway going 110, 120 miles per hour while everyone's taking the safe route of 80 miles per hour on the freeway. And I'm not trying to say I'm fast on the freeway. What I'm trying to say by that is I'm trying to burn out myself a bit to see what within my depths I can find, so that way I can draw out and make myself more fulfilled with myself. I hope this is making sense to you guys, but I'm like taking a dangerous path and trusting myself, so that way in the future, if there is one for me, it'll be good. Because the good thing about college is that it does give you a bit of stability, or at least it boosts your chances for getting a life that you may be able to succeed in, but it's not necessarily something you would want to pursue. This is going into the rat race a bit, but I truly believe college is just a modernized way of slavery continuing. And although, yes, it does take money, effort, intellect, and spirit to actually pursue through 4 years of college, very rarely you actually find someone to just see that they actually enjoy doing their job. Nowadays, there is a bit of like a revolution as to where people are doing what they love and they're earning money off it, but, and I'm not trying to hate against college, keep in mind I'm not, but I just have not seen very pleasant experiences with people that are saying, hey, I graduated college, I am off to a fucking bright future. You mainly see that type of optimism before going to college, and I had that. It's that ambition that I had, which was, hey, I'm going to college, I'm so excited, my future is bright. But coming out of college, you're worn down a bit from adulthood, from college, and just all these other stresses. Me, thankfully, I just have the stress of normal adulthood, but at least what I'm trying to pay for myself with not having completed college, being at a job that's mediocre, honestly, but that has provided me some blessings, but still not ideally where I want to be at. I'm still just grateful for the fact that I get up every day, that I at least have this ambition to want to do something, that I'm not just stagnant within myself and my own thoughts thinking, when is my time to come? No, like literally tonight I was lazy. I was fucking lazy. I came home from work at 8. I was just laying down and I didn't necessarily want to do anything. But I did have making this video in mind. I told myself I don't want to do anything besides making my video tonight. So this goes to show I'm not the perfect being myself, but I'm here still just striving for a future and where I can be doing this, but to a lot more of a more gratifying and larger extent as well. At the end of the day, it's really just the little things in life. Literally, this coffee actually, oh my. Let me fucking tell you. I was so happy that my gas station that I normally go to installed a new coffee machine, and that's a big fucking deal because this coffee machine seemed legit. And it's those things that really just, I feel as if they're gonna motivate me in life to just keep going. They're small as fuck, but sometimes it means the world to me. And I think Attack on Titan emphasized this quite well, where there's moments in time where you may be so insignificant to the world that your actions, your words can be so insignificant. But what you could make significant of yourself is the moments you live for yourself and for others. And you see that within Attack on Titan a lot with fucking Zeke with his stupid ball and shit. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. If you know, you know. It's literally just that small moments in time where they just fulfill your life, or they keep you going. And I'll be honest with you guys, it's an uphill battle for myself, at least in the sense where I look for this fulfilling nourishment within my soul. And oh, I think my girl is texting me. Sorry, I could see the notification bubbles. That's just it, really. Truthfully, I want to be already at that stage where I'm like, I'm happy, I'm doing what I love every day, waking up every morning. But in time, I will achieve that. Now I'm seeing that many of my inspirations start off at my age, and at 26 to 30 years old, that's when they finally achieve what they are wanting to do in life, and that's just the beginning. So it's crazy. I'm at this point where I'm so insignificant and so minute right now that my beginning is not even to start, at least for quite some time. But ironically enough, a coworker that I don't respect, he's not a bad guy, but I don't respect him as an individual. But he did give me this nice analogy saying that a bamboo shoot does not grow fast. It is sturdy and strong and tall, but it takes years. And I believe that's where my channel is going. We're barely at 52 videos, guys, and I can't imagine what the other 48 videos are going to be like, but they'll consist each of something meaningful and impactful to my life and yours. I wish to not compare myself to others, because I really do just look up to the people that are constantly growing, and I'm like, I wish I could be like them. And it's hard not to compare yourself, but hindsight says it well. We're each in our own timelines. We are all timeless to ourselves. Age is just a number. And although I may never, I'm not going to say never, although I may not be hitting that mark as to where I want to become successful and in my own way anytime soon, I'm still in my own timeline. I am still crafting my persona to take me there. And I see myself in my old videos. I make myself cringe, but I see such aspirations coming from me. I seemed so full of light. Not to sound cliche. I just see myself and I'm like, I still have that, but it's not as noticeable as back then. And I'm trying within each of these videos to draw it out, but you will notice that compared to my earliest videos to now, it's that light has dwindled down, and now I'm like in this mellow, humble mood. And I know some of you guys may like that, but at least for myself, it's like I want to find the combination of that persona as to where, yeah, I may be a bit cringy, but I'm still this humble, mellow guy that, you know, that can combine those two personalities. Oh shit, sorry, the screen was shaking. That's what I'm trying to aim for, and it's hard because I'm trying not to judge myself too hard while making these videos. But again, this video is mainly just to project this incompetent feeling I have of having not graduated this year with everybody else that graduated with me 4 years ago. But this is also to just validate the fact that I'm okay. I kept living, and I may not have the same societal standards that many people are getting already by graduating this year, but I still made it. My life force, the amount of years that I've lived, is still that of in which they have lived. I know that sounded very staggered, but I'm trying to word it so that way I can understand it myself and so that you guys can as well. But I'm just saying, all life is precious. And whether you want to do something with it or not is really up to you. I'm spewing out so many cliches, and I'm sorry, but I think I just need to believe in that, where I need to value my own life. Although I may not have wanted to get at where I wanted to get at years ago, I'm still here doing something that I actually like. And in fact, if there was someone here to talk to me, I think this video would be a lot longer. I'll give a personal update about myself next video. This video was just really to let out these feelings of just sadness and incompetence, as I said earlier, but also to just remind myself that I'm doing okay, that I will eventually become more successful in my own way. I will. I just simply need to keep going. And the goal is to get to 100 videos, you guys, but even if I do end up going to that extent, I'm gonna keep going, but it'll definitely be a celebratory event to reach 100 videos on this channel. This being the 52nd, I wish that it was at least well for you guys. You know, it was a bit melodramatic to make this video. I was hoping something more out of it, but I believe I said what I wanted to say. The only thing now is just to keep going. And I'll forever mention Attack on Titan, but as the one Reverend Aaron Yeager said, keep fighting or keep moving forward. That's it. Alright guys, have a good evening, have a good morning, have a good day. I'll see you on the next one.